This is a plane that I call Marine 1. I flew it earlier in the season with NTM 2830 motors and 10 by 4.5 props. But the props are a little bit long. So the motors are Tiger F90 1950 kVA. They can handle 6S and just over 50 amps. And then I've also got new ESCs, which are Lumineer 32-bit 6S, and they can handle just over 50 amps. So we probably will not be going over 10 or 15 amps on the ESCs today, is what I'm guessing. Really light winds today. Beautiful out. It's about 65 degrees. So we'll try 50% for takeoff. Could use a little bit more on takeoff, I think. Really quiet. We're at about 35% throttle right now. Just cruising around very nicely. Okay, now we're at 50% throttle.
7.
Still hardly making any noise. Very quiet. Okay, we started out the first two flights with HQProp 7 by 4.5, and when I got up to about 60% throttle, got some strange vibration. It was almost like the props were stalling or something. So I'm going to try some different props. These are also HQ props, 3 blades instead of 2, and they're 7 by 3.5. Plus they look a lot cooler. Wind has picked up a little bit. Still extremely quiet. This plane that I call Marine 1 is based on a drone that the U.S. Marines use, or used at one point, and it has same layout and basically the same dimensions. In my case, the plane is made of foam board. The fuselage is a tube of foam board, 32 inches long, I think, and about 4 inches square on the outside. Then there's another foam board tube that's very tight fitting inside that. The reason I do that is for strength. Makes it quite a bit stronger in case of hard landing or something like that. The batteries I'm using are 4S 1800. I'm using two of them, basically one for each motor, and they are connected in parallel. At 50% throttle, that gives you a good 8 minutes of flight time with a little bit of extra. The set of props I used were HQProp 7 by 4.5, and the second set were 7 by 3.5, 3-blade, also HQProp. Flight, I couldn't really tell the difference between them. They both performed pretty well. At 50% throttle, there was adequate thrust for takeoff. There was a third set of props that I don't have any video on. They were 6-inch, 3-blade by 4.5, and they performed well too, but the percent throttle had to be a little bit higher in each case. Power was a little bit less with a 6-inch prop versus 7-inch prop. So that's it for this one. I did another video on this plane, which has all the dimensions and all that stuff in the description if you are interested. So we'll see you in the next one.